Hi, this is Randy. This video is basically about gold, silver, and the Constitution. I came across this article earlier this month. Actually, it's dated April the 2nd of this year. And it mentions that the governor of Arizona decided to veto a bill that will allow gold and silver to be legal tender. And I was thinking, I said, wow, brought some ideas to my mind, or some thoughts to my mind. And I was saying to myself, oh, well, the Constitution. If you look down here in the article, you'll see that the United States Constitution states in Article 1, Section 10, no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. And I was saying, that's pretty interesting. And it took me back even to elementary school. I was born and raised in Chicago and went through the public school system there. Ultimately I ended up getting an MBA, after I went to college and whatnot. And I always was told that, one of the primary functions of an elected official, particularly a public elected official, is to uphold the Constitution. And I was saying, okay, that is pretty interesting. And another thought came to mind. I said to myself, oh, well, man, I wonder how the people of Arizona is going to handle that, how they're going to deal with that. Then I did a little bit more research and I found out that, there's also other states that has pending bills that's similar to this one. And I was like, oh man, that's pretty interesting. Now this video is not to bash the governor of Arizona or anything like that, or to criticize him, because I don't know, maybe he thought he was doing the best thing for the people of Arizona. But, this also raised some other questions that came to mind. If you think about, there's a lot of businesses out there now, I shouldn't say a lot, but quite a few, that want to have a system in place to ultimately, use gold or silver as a form of payment. And it seems like there's a push for that right now. A good example is one company that I'm affiliated with. I registered with them, and it's called Karatbars International. And one of the primary functions, or I should say the vision for that company by the guy that started it, is to have a system in place where someone can go to a merchant, a customer can go to a merchant and exchange gold, that Karatbar product, for goods and services. And, as it seems like that's a trend that's starting to happen. And I was wondering, what is the legality that's going to be as you see more states, try to, have this, system in place where, someone, they have to basically approve it as legal tender. Here's another article, or I should say a write-up that I came across. And this is constitutionaltender.com. And it goes over this in somewhat detail. I think I'm going to put these links in the video description or somewhere where it'll be easy accessible. But anyway, I think I'm going to do another video that deals with the reason why gold. I think I'm going to focus a lot on gold, because it seems like it's one of the ultimate water element, I should say, forms of substance. See it like that. But I think I'm gonna do a video on that, and I'm gonna go over 3 major things why gold, particularly, and even silver, is the real money. It is the real money, and I think I'm gonna do something like that. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a video on this and just kind of bring some awareness to it. Until next time, take care, guys. Bye.